Released in 1990, directed by Fabrizio De Angelis, as The Last Match. There's nothing about this that didn't scream, you need to watch this, Graham. It's an Italian movie released by Cauldron and just looked wonderful. And the plot synopsis was bafflingly curious, I guess. We have the daughter of a star quarterback who is arrested for drug smuggling in a small Caribbean island. She is arrested and put in jail. She is seeing a prison sentence of 5 to 12 years.
Susan's been arrested for drugs this morning at the airport.
What? In jail? What the hell are you talking about? Why?
Her father is a star quarterback of a football team. And of course, he's got a bit of money, a little bit of power. He travels over there, tries to grease the wheels and get her out, but that is just not going to happen for a number of reasons. Particularly, Henry Silva plays the prison warden, and he just wants to have this girl because it makes the rich and powerful American kind of grovel at his feet a little bit. Plus, it's Henry Silva. He's a bad guy. He's got some nefarious plans that he's going to put into action at some point.
You see, Susan enjoys my very personal protection.
It's the kind of start of the movie where you kind of see everything play out, and to the most part, it's kind of fun. You spend a little bit of time with the football team until the daughter is arrested, and then our star quarterback, played by Olivia Tobias, goes over to figure out what's going on. He is Cliff Gaynor, a man who's out with his comfort zone, trying to do things the way he sees best, trying to follow the lines of how to best get his daughter out, but everybody just seems to want money off him and offers him no real solutions. But there is a solution. There is a wonderful solution to this movie about how to solve everything through diplomacy, through just common sense, and just dealing with things practically. But this is an Italian movie, so none of that really happens. What we have here is Ernest Borgnine as the coach of his American football team, bring all the players over in complete football guard, get weapons, and plan an assault against the prison to break out the daughter. Ooh, it's mental. It is crazy, absolutely bonkers silly, and it's the final third of this movie where it just becomes incredibly fun.
Nobody's gonna take her alive! Boys, get upstairs to the head guy's office. Now, no heroics now.
We have Ernest Borgnine, who's doing his best to phone in a performance here. Probably my favourite of it is when he's in a helicopter shouting plays while his team assault the prison. We have these guys in American football gear, and one of my absolute laugh out loud moments is they're driving towards this penitentiary. They're in the cloak of night, they're in these dark vehicles, and for some reason they have these big capes on to disguise the fact that they're American football players, because when you take them off, they've got the shoulder pads and the gear on. And I was thinking, what does it matter? What's the difference between the cloak and the actual football gear?
Get ready, boys.
Either way, it's completely inconsequential because this movie is completely batshit crazy. The kind of batshit crazy that makes you go, I appreciate that. I kind of love the silliness that's going on here. Now, it's never going to be a great movie. It's not great, but it's incredibly fun and entertaining. And that assault sequence on the prison at the end is all kinds of terrific. As we watch these guys who seem to have been in wars, maybe that's how they have their abilities with all these special weapons, just attack. You get Jim Kelly as himself at one point, just to add a little bit of authenticity for some reason, but it's completely ludicrous and silly. Like I said, Ernest Borgnine is not great. He's not great in the film, but the fact that he's not great, I believe, makes it more entertaining. It adds some extra cheese to this one. Of a movie that's already very cheesy. I am so grateful that I got to check this one out because it is just utterly bonkers as a concept. You know, it just an American football movie, the little guys versus the big guys, mixed with Midnight Express. I had to see it. And you know what? I enjoyed it for the most part. I can see me watching it again. Ludicrous, over the top, bonkers, not very serious, and not one that I would, give my full attention to, but I'd happily sit down and watch this one again. Beers, talking over the top of it, laughing at some of the ludicrous moments. This could be a lot of fun. I'd love to know your thoughts on the last match if you've seen it. So let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. I cannot wait to read your comments on this one, because if you've seen it, I want to know your opinion of this crazy film. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.